Hello, my friends. Elsie here to give you a reading. It is a collective reading, so you're going to have to put on your intuitive hat to get through some of this. And it is a reading for the collective. So whatever energies I'm pulling, I do not date these readings because I trust that they are for you whenever you find them. So thank you so much for clicking here if you are brand new. I am Elsie, and if you are new, I hope you will stay. If once you take a look around here and you see this high vibe and tribe, you're going to want to stay. And for those of you who are my ride or dies, thank you so much for coming back and clicking. As always, thank you so much. Jeez, these cards are popping today. We're starting with the Seven of Wands collective. Seven of Wands. What do we got next here? A little bit of defensive energy. There we go. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right. So we've got the excuse me. It was all good until I started reading. Somebody's trying to speak up. Throat chakra. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So what I feel is going on here is there is somebody here who wants to give reciprocity to another. Could be someone who has an age difference with you, whether they are older than you or younger than you. We have the Page of Wands here. Or maybe it's just young love. It could just be a brand new love. Love at the beginning stages or passionate, going on a path in passion. That's what this page is doing. This is all about good news. Things are going to start showing as different. The good news is passion's on the way. Money is evening itself out here. We've got reciprocity and finances. And maybe you don't have to be as defensive or sort of boundaried up as much as usual. You feel like things are going okay in the love department. Maybe. There could be some things that you don't see. But let's take a look a little further, collective. Got here. I feel like somebody's about to get some reciprocity in someone that they're passionate. Someone that they've been passionate about for a long time. I really do feel as though the Six of Pentacles says many things here. It says someone who is willing to share now. Someone who is willing to give you what you give them. I also feel like somebody is maybe younger than you, collective, or flip it if it's how it works for you. This is a general reading. And so we do have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is the one who is light and funny and flirty and, you know, all of that. So I feel like there is somebody here who's had a change of mind, feeling defensive and putting up borders and boundaries around everything. I feel like somebody through maybe charity or reciprocity, I feel like somebody here is willing to share. Maybe share of their passions, share of their new path, share that they're passionate about you. That's kind of what the Ace of Wands is about, right? Standing at attention. Yep. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. So somebody who has made this switch of mindset, I believe it is, from the Seven of Wands to the Six of Pentacles, I think has decided that they don't really have to tell anybody. They've made a change of mind here. But 6 and 4 is 10. I'm just saying somebody here is looking for a long-term relationship and they're keeping it under wraps. I feel like the way they're keeping it under wraps is by keeping you at bay, collective. I feel as though this person has love feelings for you, but that they are going to come at you in a reciprocal way where it has to do with pentacles, so material things. Someone may bring a gift or share some money with you or give you a gift of money, something like that. And we end up with the Two of Cups at the center of the reading. I feel, collective, that somebody is not telling you about their feelings. They're keeping it all under wraps and they're showing you a face which is kind of defensive. So they may be giving you an energy of stay back. I feel like that's what the energy is in the near past. But I feel as though they're giving you the energy of, hey, stay back. I feel like somebody on the sidelines here is planning some sort of a 10 of Pentacles situation. And I do feel that there is somebody who's younger than you or older than you. There is an age gap here of 10 years or more. And I feel as though somebody here is in love with you. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going here. We have Death in reverse. So this person has not come forward yet because they're not quite through the transformation. There is something going on. Something in love is transforming here. And I feel like when I say transformation in love, I feel like they're either coming out of one thing and going into another thing, or ending a relationship so they can be single, or, you know, this transformation has not quite taken place here. I feel like this person's very passionate for you. I feel like they are attracted to you. I feel like this person's in love with you, but they're keeping it all under wraps. When this person does come towards you, the collective, I feel like they are going to come toward you in maybe a way, a material way, a 3D way. So, hey, do you want to go out on a date? Can I share dinner with you? That kind of sharing. Yeah. Whoops. All right. Pop away. It's because they've been watching you, and I feel as though they've been watching you covertly or undercover. And I feel as though it's about time that they stop watching. Yeah, I feel like somebody is watching you, and they also might be able to watch you in your place of business, and they're keeping that under wraps. So if you own a large business, maybe they frequent that business. Maybe you are behind the counter as a customer service person, and they are a person who comes into your place all the time, the place of work. It could also be that they're watching you online, though. Absolutely, and keeping it under wraps. So they might be watching you with with another ID, seeing what they can see on your Facebook page if it's not locked down. We have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is in reverse here. I feel as though there has something that has come to light, or something that this king has come across, some information that maybe has put him in the reverse. And it's making him stay where he is. What else? What is this? What's going on here? We have the Three of Wands. Someone doesn't want to be seen as foolish. The King. The King is in reverse here, I feel, because the king is not feeling brave. I feel like the king is not feeling brave enough to come forward and take a risk. Also, kings don't take risks. They can't afford to, right? So kings, they run the kingdom. They make sure that those that are in their kingdom are fed and watered, and they have jobs and things like that. And this king can't afford to take a risk. The king feels as though telling you that they are in love with you is risky business, because they have something here that's unfinished, that's not yet come to an end. They really want to move forward here. They've made a decision to move forward. Oh, this is the Six of Wands. This is not the Three, sorry. So we have the Six of Wands. Yes, so I feel as though this king feels like he wants to go home. Yeah. I feel like the king wants to be seen by you, that this Four of Pentacles here means that it's all been sort of covert and under wraps. I feel like the king is feeling some sort of way about coming forward, knowing that eventually he'll have victory, but not knowing what's coming up is making him a little bit king in reverse. Yeah. King of Wands in reverse. He's not sure if he can go in. He's been watching you, but he's not sure if he can go in or not. I say he because there's a masculine person. Their meat suit is masculine looking, so I am saying he. But understand that we all have both energies, right? Feminine or masculine. It just depends on where yours falls. Now, the King of Wands is a predominantly masculine energy to me as a reader, and I feel like this masculine can't take a risk and therefore is not moving forward. It's risky business to come forward to let and let it all be known. Let everybody see you out there with the one, the Ace of Wands in your hand, saying, I'm waiting for you. That's the Ace of Wands right there. This person is really wanting to come forward here. It is going to give them justice, yes. The justice is they want to stop with the indecision, right? They want to stop with the indecision. They feel as though, from what they've seen, that you are someone who uses your words, and you could be a feminine queen, you could be a masculine, but we have the Queen of Swords here, and either way you cut it, she's the one that knows how to use her words, and she will use them, and she doesn't really care if you like what she has to say, but she will speak the truth. She must. That's who she is. So she is highly intelligent, though, very intelligent. She could be someone who's divorced, doesn't have to be, but I feel like the king here needs to speak up, really wants to speak up, but can't. There's two swords here, one in her hand and one in the hand of the page. And I feel as though this king has been watching and learning and is trying to decide when to move forward here. The Queen of Swords, I feel like this king knows that you can speak your mind, that you're highly intelligent, and so is the king. That's why he's kind of looking your way. I feel like there could be that the king needs more balance, but is currently in indecision. That's what the Five of Wands is, blindfold on, kind of swiping at things in error, taking action, not knowing if you're hitting your friend or not knowing if you're hitting that wasp or bee nest there. I feel like the king doesn't want to get hurt, and he doesn't want to be made a fool of, and so he needs to have this victory. The universe is saying, yes, all will be balanced if the king just takes the leap. All will be balanced by the universe. I feel like there is a karmic lesson here. I feel like karma has been completed. If the king has had karma, I feel the king's fulfilled that karmic lesson. I also feel as though that there is an empress here. Well, I don't have to feel it. I see it. It's the empress who is riding the king, or is riding the strength, right? Is riding the lion. She has she's tamed the lion. She's tamed the beast. She's a beast tamer. She sure is. And we see the feminine sitting on top of the lion, right? I feel as though the lion is the protector here. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be Leo. You could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've also got Libra. We've got the king, who is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. We've got Scorpio energy in the death card. We've got Virgo and, Aries in the fool. And yeah, we've got enough fire here, that's for sure. So strength is here. I feel the king is going to make a decision that makes him comfortable and balanced. After the indecision, I feel the universe pops its head in here and says, if you need the strength, you need to move forward, you just let me know, because this queen is, I believe, the one that the king is going toward. It's the only other person on the table here. So I feel as though it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you're interested in, dear king, if you are an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I feel like there is going to be balance here. I feel like the universe is going to balance all things with this queen. You could be dealing with two queens if you are this masculine. Or if you identify as the king here, you could be someone who's dealing with two very different personalities. I feel like maybe one of them could be Aries, Gemini, or Aquarius. Nope, not Aries. Sorry, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. That's it. Sorry. And we have a Queen of Pentacles, who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with Leo at her side here. So I feel as though the king is going to make the choice, is going to muster the strength, and that is going to curb all of this anxiety over here that's going on. And I think that the king will have victory here. There he is, looking for the empress. I said that was the empress, right? Because we do have you can see why I think it's the empress, right? Yeah, I have a feeling it's the empress who's taming here. And Yeah, and I feel as though if the queen, the queen of pentacles, is, you know, the multitasking queen. She's very charitable and loving and kind, and she takes care of her own things. She's very balanced. Animals love her. Children love her. She's a creator of sorts as well, right? And I feel as though this is the one that is the Empress. I feel this Queen of Pentacles is who she is as she moves through the universe. People see her as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I believe truly that she is the Empress, who's Taurus and Libra both, which is interesting because we have them both right here. And so I feel like maybe there's one queen who is very harsh with their words, or maybe this Queen of Pentacles has some words for you, dear King. It could be that it's been a while since you've been around, and you think that you are going to get the, I think you think you're going to get the gears. I think that's what you think, dear King. Yes, tell me why the King is in reverse, though. Let's take a look at that, right? We've got to give him a chance to explain himself, right? Tell me why this King here, this King of Wands, is in the reverse, please. Tell me about the King of Wands. King of Wands is desiring balance, but doesn't want to move ahead and take a risk, move forward. I feel like this king doesn't want to reach out first for reasons of, internally fighting with self. And I see these two swords here as a kind of a block. You know, two swords, when there was one here pointed up, pointed down. I feel like when swords are up, you make the decision. Oh, no, so swords are down, you make the decision. Swords are up, you're not sure. But we have one up, one down. We have a king who's got his feet in both worlds, not sure. Yeah, if he wants to move forward. Tell me about this king. Why is he hiding this feeling of love? What's going on here? Because there's something going on that's toxic. Maybe he's scared. That could be fear. Absolutely. Tell me more, please, about this king and the devil energy. He's afraid that you are going to tell him, no, you are not my soulmate. He's unsure. I don't necessarily see the Lovers in reverse as being a bad thing. I see as it being unsure. I feel like the king is unsure whether you're toxic. The king is unsure because he's afraid to move forward and still feels connected to someone else for some of you. I feel like the king thinks that you are the soulmate, but maybe doesn't really fully know what that means or is unsure if you are. Somebody has betrayed the king. Something came to an end. I feel as though there may have been a cycle that ended between you and the king. And that might be why he's unsure about whether or not you are interested. He's broken your heart, dear collective. There's the Emperor. So we have a match set here, right? The Emperor and the Empress. And I feel like this king, a cycle comes to an end. His heart is broken. He antes up to be the Emperor. He levels up. And that's when he moves forward, because the Emperor is sure of himself. He won't question. He will be strategic. He will strategize. He will figure it out. But he won't be someone who is, when he's in the upright, he's very sure, very confident. And here he comes with his abundance. So I feel as though the king thinks that you are very abundant, collective. If you identify as the Empress, I feel like the Emperor has his eye on the Empress. Why so much indecision? He's in indecision because he's been through this before. I feel like he's coming out of a marriage that's going under, or someone he thought was his soulmate before. That person, who might be another Empress, is someone who, it didn't end well with that person. It just ended in fighting and arguing. Now, this could read this way. It also could read that he doesn't want to fight with the Empress, and he's unsure if this Empress is even interested in this Four of Wands. He doesn't know if you're the soulmate. He doesn't know. He's unsure if you are a twin flame. He's unsure of the status of all of this. Tell me more about this Empress. The Empress has ended a chapter in her life, a major chapter with a karmic person and has learned her lesson and is moving forward with those karmic lessons. She's had an epiphany. She had an epiphany, and that's why she closed the cycle. She realized in her hermit energy that this person she was with was not her person. It was someone who was in it for the passion, for the intimacy. It was someone who was unfortunately in their ego, someone who was not able to reciprocate to the dear Empress in the way that she would be reciprocated to, like the Emperor can reciprocate. And it was a very small offer with this person. So she decided to close the chapter and move forward. Yeah, and not tell a soul. So this is probably someone, if it is you, you've ended something with someone in the current energy within the last few weeks and you're just not telling anyone about it. You're not speaking about it. Somebody came at you with a very small offer, or you were in a relationship that just never really got off the ground. 4 and 1 is 5. I feel like there's no communication between you and the person that you close this chapter with. I also feel like maybe this person was hypercritical of you. This person may be going over too many details with the Virgo energy. I feel like it caused you to go within. And I think the energy that you came out with, Empress, was that I am the Empress and I know my worth. It's time to close this chapter. All right. Yeah. No longer putting the work in and not feeling really terrible about it. Feeling like it is what it is, right? Secrets came to the surface. 7 of Swords is in the reverse. Secrets came to the surface. And when they did, it came to a painful end. You feel betrayed. Either the Emperor or the Empress, you feel betrayed. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be the Emperor dealing with the Empress. It could definitely be any of the other signs that I called out for you if you want to go back and listen again. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching this reading. I would love to know if this is your situation, if it resonates at all. Let me know down below. Are you the Emperor? Are you the Empress? What's going on? I love you guys. Bye-bye.